Hello, welcome back to CJ Hobbies. We've got a little Tucano all primed up. As you can see on, if you want to see a close-up of this, it's on the shorts videos. So now we've got our paint ready. We can spray up. This is the version we're going to do. So naturally we'll start with the lighter colours of the white, then the grey on the wings, and then the red. So for this, I love using the Vallejo Model A colours. You can spray them straight out the bottle. This one is 71279. Like I say, just spray them straight out the bottle, and there's only the tail, half of the tail and the top of the fuselage to spray. White, so excuse the noise, we'll probably spray this 20 psi. I'll try and speak up over the compressor, let the air flow through. Brand new bottle, this one. Probably won't need a lot. Just get my old get my old wing just to test the spray. There you go. That's why I like doing these. There you go. The spray's nice. So again, with white, try not to go too mad with it and just build up the colours as we go. The first coat is just mist, then build it up. It'll probably take 3 or 4. So check. Start with the tail. Halfway down the fuselage, onto the canopy. Don't have to worry too much about the nose actually, because that's black. Sorry, it's not on camera very well there. South side. On that side. I'm sorry. It's probably be alright for another bit of a coat. Don't forget the leading edges of the tail, halfway down. But the other side. bit underneath. Right, I'm going to leave that where it is. So I'll let that dry. You can speed it up if you wanted to with hair dryer. I personally don't like to, but it's how you feel fit. And so I'll just show you once again. That's 2 coats in there, the 2 like that probably should do it. So I'll do all off camera. And then we'll come back in. We'll spray the grey on the wings. And then we can mask the whole thing off. Ready for the red. So, until then, thank you very much. And join me on the next one. Hello, welcome back to CJ Hobbies. Back with a little Tucano. I have sprayed the white just off camera, just because of any overspray. It doesn't matter about these bits, because that's going to be red, but just to protect the white from any overspray on the wings, when we spray the grey, just run some tape over the top. We're going to use Vallejo's Model A Light Gull Grey. This is, what number is this? ANA 620. Oh no, it's not, sorry. That's the bottom, but to search for it, it's 71121. And that's light gull grey. And like I say, that's just a spray. Top of the wings halfway and underneath. It's going to be interesting masking all this off underneath for the red. We'll have a sort out and see what we can do. That'll be the next stage once the grey is dry. Again, spray about 20 psi. I'm still in love with this airbrush. This is KK Moon's airbrush. The cheapest chips, and I've had this coming up a year now, and it works as good as any other. I have got the Iwata, but for normal spraying like this, I tend to pick this one up, and any fine detailing, I'll use the Iwata. Now, you don't need a knife, so that can go away. Quick shake, straight out the bottle with the Model A's, hopefully. Tiny bit in the cup. For 72 scale, you don't need a lot of paint. I just used that much. Not a lot. You can always add more. So, press her on. Have our wings to hand just to practice on. Just go over the yellow. It's fine. That can be sprayed straight on. So let's just have a little look. So our red will probably come up to where that line is there, up to here. We'll just go past, slightly past it. Something like that. Then the other side. So what else is handy with the tape, because you can hold that. And do this on camera. Go underneath now. Just go straight across. That nose is red anyway. Sprays lovely, it does. The underneath is quite easy to mask off because if you look, there's the line there. So we'll use that to mask it off with. You can notice that on the front. So that's perfect, that is. Makes life a lot easier. Don't forget the leading edges of the wing. And on the other side. That's it. Again, what I'll do with my buffing pad, right, let's put this down. It's another good thing about the tape. I'll use the buffing pad when it's dry, bit of water on it, buff it down, which gives us a nice smooth finish. So again, I'll do some of the masking off camera because there is quite a lot. And then I'll bring you on camera and then we can mask up some of it and then we'll spray it all red then. Probably use Tamiya's XF red. Seems to be a close match to what the original aircraft. And then a bit of gloss varnish and start doing decals then. So until then, thank you very much. Catch you on the next one. Hello, welcome back. After a lot of masking, we're ready to spray the red. The underneath was the most difficult. Trying to do this square. Still not sure on it, but I followed the panel lines like it shows on the instructions. And just have to see how it comes out. All I done then is just go along with the back of a paintbrush just to rub along any lines. On the wings, I just put some masking tape over, and then with a cocktail stick I just followed the panel line to get the curve. And then just cut it out with a hobby knife, same as the underneath. Trying to mask this off was the same. I overlapped the masking tape and then with a cocktail stick rubbed it down and then cut it out with a knife. So hopefully none of this runs. Red can be a nightmare. So, like I said, we're going to use Tamiya XF7 flat red for this. So I've only got a tiny bit of Tamiya X28 thinners. That should be enough for what we want. Try and mix not too thick but not too thin because it'll run everywhere if it's thin. And trying to spray the white over that would be a nightmare. It's a bit too much thinners, I think. About how much thinners I'm going to try. I put the lid on before I knock it over. If you were wondering, that's the skinny masking tape I like just to do hard lines with because of the curves. With a thicker tape you wouldn't get that kind of curve. And then just industrial masking tape then for a change I'm using this rather than a Tamiya, and to be honest with you, it is cheaper because you can pay on eBay £9 for 2 of these. So I am starting to really like that masking tape. Give us a little mix of paintbrush. Let it show. Got my spare wing just to practice on. So 20 psi will spray out. You'll just see. Yeah, sprays fine. So I'll start with the underneath. Then just misty coats. Gonna slap it all down too heavy. All the leading edges. Drying quite quick, so we'll give it another coat. 2 coats should do this. It looks. Yeah, 2 coats will be plenty on this. Next question is, how will I get to dry? So that's that. I'm going to keep the extra anyway, just in case there's any more touching up. So that's it for this one. I'll let it dry, I'll pull the masking tape off, I'll do a close-up video of it all, and then we'll look at some deckling then. So until then, thank you very much.